I don't know about you guys, but for me, so far Outlander Season 7 has been a whirlwind of emotions, unexpected twists, and jaw-dropping reunions. Seriously, like, over the past couple of weeks, I feel like I'm crying non-stop and it is all because of Outlander. The sad thing is, things will not get better as we move toward episode 12, and I'm not sure if you guys are ready for what's to come. First, can we talk about Claire's emotional journey? Because I feel like she is the one who has been suffering the most in this season, and yes, I feel for her. After losing Jamie, she's absolutely devastated, so much so that she even considers taking her own life. Talk about a dark place. But in the middle of her grief, Claire finds herself turning to Lord John Grey, who's also carrying heavy emotional baggage. In a wild turn of events, they share a deeply emotional night together, driven by their shared pain. While it's a tough moment for both characters, it's clear that Claire and Lord John's bond is growing stronger in a way no one expected. But just when it seems like she's found a kind of solace, Jamie crashes back into her life. And yes, Jamie is back. After we thought he was lost to the sea for good, he shows up, much to Claire's shock and utter joy. The reunion is nothing short of magical, with Claire rushing into his arms like it's the most natural thing in the world. But hold up, Jamie's return isn't all smooth sailing. He will crush, as even though he does his best to understand Claire and John, he won't be able to piece with the fact that they shared such an intimate moment. This will push him to the edge, as he will prefer to stay away from both of them, just to accept what has happened. Episode 12 will revolve around this. But since everything is rushed in the show, don't worry, he will eventually recover before the episode ends. Because as you know, we have a lot to cover before the final season. While all this drama unfolds, there's also the looming backdrop of the Revolutionary War, and the Frasers are caught in the thick of it. Will their ties to both the British and the American sides tear them apart? With Jamie and Claire navigating the chaos, we can only imagine what's coming, and that's where you come in. How do you think the Frasers will handle the pressure of history closing in around them? As we look ahead to the rest of Outlander Season 7, the drama is far from over, and there are plenty of twists and turns to come. One of the most compelling storylines will be Jamie and William's evolving relationship. After Jamie's shocking return, the tension between father and son is palpable. With William learning the truth about his heritage, it's unclear whether they'll find common ground, or if this will be the beginning of a fractured relationship that could tear them apart. Jamie will undoubtedly try to prove himself to William. William's response will be far from good though. As you know, there's a lot of emotional ground to cover, and it's uncertain whether Jamie can ever truly mend this relationship. Meanwhile, Claire's emotional journey will be just as intense. While Jamie's return is a huge relief, the scars from her grief and trauma run deep. Seeing Jamie struggling with what she has done will cause her to feel immense guilt, to the point that she will blame herself for everything, wanting to harm herself. But, as I said, before the episode ends, the two will unite once again, as if nothing has happened, simply because we need to move on to other plot points. Then there's Lord John Grey, whose role is far from over. He's been Claire's emotional support through the darkest moments, and while Jamie's return may complicate their dynamic, I don't think this is the last we'll see of Lord John's deep feelings for Claire. Yes, he is in love with Jamie, but he also has a lot of strong feelings for Claire. So, he will be forced to find a spot for himself in Claire and Jamie's romance, trying to do his best to remain as a confidant for both of them. The Revolutionary War also looms on the horizon, and the Frasers will inevitably be caught in the middle. With their ties to both the British and the American sides, they will be forced to pick a side in episode 12, which will have intense consequences regardless of which side they pick. Plus, Roger's investigation into his father will reveal a whole new dimension to the Outlander universe. Jeremiah Mackenzie truly traveled through the stones, and he has a lot of secrets that he have left behind. Roger will discover new ways to tap into or predict the stone's powers, potentially leading to a deeper exploration of time travel in episode 12. As for Brianna, her showdown with Rob Cameron is bound to be a major moment in episode 12. Her fierce protective instincts will drive her to take bold actions, even leading to another time travel adventure. Which plotline are you most excited for Outlander Season 7, Episode 12? I can't wait to hear your thoughts on it. For more updates on Outlander, make sure to like and follow. Meanwhile, the video on the screen might also interest you.